Hi there, I'm going to be answering some questions for a scholarship. Describe your creative vision for the photos of your work. For most of them, it wasn't necessarily just something that I thought of on the fly. They were all something that took quite a bit of time for me to think of and to fully wrap my head around, because all of my ideas start with just a little I wonder. I wonder if this would work. I wonder if this color combination would work. And I start slowly branching out from that into something a little more big, a little more creative. Just a little more of something. Because you want to have that initial idea before you start actually creating. Because if you just immediately throw yourself into it, more than likely you're going to get burnt out and you're going to lose that creative spark or that motivation, which is why a lot of artistic things take quite a bit of time to perfect, because you need to go over some sort of structure, some sort of plan, which is pretty much what I spent most of my time doing when it comes to most of my creativeness. Tell us about a time that you exhibited a find-a-way attitude where you had to think outside of the box to solve a problem or achieve a goal. One time where I had a find-a-way attitude, it was kind of a drastic group project in high school where we were all kind of thrown into things. Things weren't either properly explained correctly or most of us just didn't understand. So we had to kind of come up with our own schedule, our own structure of what we wanted to do. And that's exactly what we did. We decided to group ourselves into different sections to be able to do the project to the way it was supposed to be. We each had our own little assignments, our own little projects we needed to research, and we would all form it together back into a group. Tell us why having a find-a-way attitude will help us advance your cosmetology career. A lot of times, people have certain visions for what they want, like with their hair, with their nails, what they want their makeup to look like, and being able to have a find-a-way attitude will help be able to get the customer or the client what they want in the end. Because there are probably going to be times where certain things aren't to the client's liking. You could be the best of the best cosmetology person literally in the history of ever, but some people will still have their own preferences, and having a find-a-way attitude will help branch out your clientele. Being able to change things slightly or be able to think on the fly will be able to help advance cosmetology, specifically my cosmetology career.